Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to On Cash Flow, where I help you become a master of your own cash flow. Now let's get started. Increasing your income is paramount. Hopefully no copyright there. No, increasing your income is important if you want to achieve financial independence and if you want early retirement. However, not all income is created equal. Creating more income for yourself is not all going to be equal, as in equal work for you. And that's why I have 5 optimizations for you for your current income in order to increase your income with pretty much very little additional work. We all know you can go out and get a second job. We all know you can switch jobs. You can, go across the street to the competitor and maybe they'll pay you $10,000 more per year. We all know that you can create a business and make a lot more income. Okay, we got that. But those require lots of effort, lots of work, and lots of luck. And while I highly suggest you do go after those as well, here's some ways that you can increase your income very shortly, and there's not going to be life-changing amounts. This is just optimizations here. And the very first one that I want to share with you today is high reward cashback credit cards. Okay, so normally I would say go for credit card rewards, like travel rewards. However, those aren't actually increasing your income. Those are just decreasing your travel expenses. Not everyone has travel expenses that are going to meet and fit perfectly into travel reward credit cards. However, everyone is going to meet the requirements for cashback credit cards. And more specifically, I'm talking about high cashback credit cards. Let's write that on the board. So what do I mean when I say high cashback credit cards? Well, normally I would say if you're getting about 5% back on a certain category, then that's pretty much a very high cashback credit card. Let me give you some examples here. Amazon has their own credit card where if you have a Prime membership, you can get 5% back on Amazon purchases. Walmart has a card where you can get 5% back on Walmart orders. Lots of credit cards have categories where you're 5% cash back on dining, 5% cash back on groceries, 5% cash back on gas. Now, we probably all have those kinds of expenses. And so if you have cashback credit cards that offer 5% in a certain category for a certain amount, then you can get a high amount of cash back. For every dollar you spend, you're getting 5 cents back on that dollar. Passive cash back. All you have to do is make sure you swipe the right credit card. Make sure you put the correct credit card online when you're entering the little numbers in. It's that easy, and it can create a little bit of extra passive income for yourself, especially because this is an optimization, because you're optimizing what category you're getting a high percentage back. Instead of getting 1%, 1.5% back, you're getting about 5% back in certain categories. And a quick note here that this video is like the 5 optimizations for income, but this is kind of like a part 2 to another video that I created where it was 5 optimizations for your taxes. Make sure you keep that in mind, okay? We'll talk more about that at the end. The next optimization I have for you is very similar to number 1, and that is just high interest-bearing checking accounts, high interest-bearing savings accounts. We all have to have some amount of cash on us, and you might as well put that cash somewhere that's going to actually earn you a few extra dollars. If you don't, then you're kind of just sitting there in an account earning 0%, kind of getting wasted away there. So you want to at least have your savings, your cash savings, earning you a little bit of interest. And with interest rates going up, at least they are as I'm making this video, with interest rates going up, banks are offering more and more interest to put your cash into their bank accounts. Now, normally I would say to go after bank bonuses because that's where you're going to get the most interest. However, not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody has a analytical mind like I do that wants to track on spreadsheets this bank bonus and this requirement and all this stuff, and you can mess it up, and it's kind of and you have to open the account, close the account. It is a little bit of a hassle if you don't like doing that kind of stuff. So bank bonuses, they're definitely not for everyone. However, just putting your money in an account that's going to earn a good amount of interest is for everyone. Let's go ahead and write this one up on the board. For me personally, I don't really keep that much money in cash. And the amount of money that I do keep in cash, I do go after those bank bonuses because they are a lot more lucrative. And I don't mind, jumping through those little hoops and keeping track. I actually kind of like that stuff. So for me, if it comes to how much money I earn in interest, I do have the M1 Finance spend account, which is a checking account, and it does earn 1% interest. And so you can see on the screen, I made about $2 of interest in 1 month. Whoop-de-doo, right? I can buy myself a candy bar almost. But so that's not really an avenue that I pursue, but you probably have more cash lying around than I do. You might, and you might as well get a good amount of interest for it, okay? Look for a good bank that you can store your money in. If you're going to keep a good amount of money in cash, you might as well earn some interest off it. The highest interest account that I know of that I can recommend to you is hitting the like button on this video. If you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure you hit the like button. It really does help me out and I would really appreciate that. Plus, it's going to pay you lots of interest, as in more videos that YouTube is going to recommend to you that I have created. And believe me, that's worth a lot more than any kind of bank interest you're going to be getting. But now we can go on to number 3. And number 3 is something that is a little bit of fun. It's kind of like a little game that I like to play. And that is like small scale affiliate marketing, more commonly known as small scale referral marketing. What this means is you are referring something to someone else and you're getting paid for it. Usually this has to do with like banks, has to do with like apps, all kinds of different stuff. But lots of things have little referral bonuses. And so what you can do is you can get a little group together, your friends and family, and you can send them these referrals and you can make a little bit of extra money. A common referral will be like, hey, send your friend this referral link, and when they spend $25 at this kind of store, then they'll get $25 back and you'll get $25 back. So it's a very good little tiny small hobby to have. You can make, a few extra bucks per month. So let's go ahead and put that one up on the board. Now I have a good example of referral marketing that I'm going to show you at the end, so make sure you stay to the end of the video. There are a lot of websites out there that are dedicated to like this kind of referral marketing kind of thing that you can go on, you can subscribe to, and you can see what kind of offers are out there and see if it's worth your time. Sometimes it's really easy to get the referral, sometimes it requires lots of hoops, and so sometimes it's going to be worth your time, sometimes it is not. But it's something that you can literally do while sitting on your couch on your phone, and you can earn like, an extra $50 per month. So something that I do occasionally, and maybe you would enjoy doing as well. But now let's move on to number 4, and number 4 is going to be a lot different than the first 3, okay? So it's actually going to be probably worth a lot more to you than the first 3 as well. And number 4 has many different names, okay? The first one is going to be just ask for a raise, ask for a promotion, ask to get a different position within your company, ask to negotiate a raise that's already been offered to you. This is something that is very small, something that requires pretty much one-time action, something that requires a lot of due diligence up front, but it can be worth a lot over time. And I bet you didn't see this one coming based on the first 3, right? Let's go ahead and throw that up on the board. It never hurts to ask. And just by asking for a raise or just by asking for a promotion, asking for more responsibility, it shows a lot of initiative and it gives you an excuse to show what actual kind of work you've been putting in. So this can be worth a lot more than the first 3. But really, it is an optimization just by asking, just by negotiating. It is definitely worth to do so. Now, before we move on to number 5 on here, I want to know from you in the comments below, what are some other income optimizations that you can think of? Some things that don't require getting a second job, don't require moving across the entire United States to get a different job or something like that. What are some other income optimizations that you can do in order to smartly raise your income with not too much extra effort on your part? Without dramatically making a dramatic change. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any more ideas. I'd really love to hear them. But now let's get on to number 5, and number 5 is very similar to 1, 2, and 3, and number 5 is cashback websites. In addition to these up here, you can also utilize cashback websites, and cashback websites are really just an extension of what number 3 is. So number 3 is referral marketing or affiliate marketing, but number 5 is affiliate marketing, where you get a cut of the affiliate commission. So cashback website is basically where you go on that website, you shop for something that you were normally going to buy, don't spend any extra money, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't spend any extra money. Just spend what you're normally going to buy. Go through the cashback website. You might get some cash back on whatever you're going to buy anyway. If you're going to go spend $100 at store A and they have 5% cash back, well, boom, you can get an extra $5 of cash back because that company, this cashback website, is an affiliate that works with that company A. And they're giving you part of that commission that they were going to receive for referring you to them. And that is essentially what cashback websites are. And I love doing this because it doesn't require any extra work and I was going to spend that money anyway. So let's go ahead and put that one up on the board. Now, number 5, just like the first 3, are not going to be exactly life-changing, but it's an extra stream of income that doesn't require pretty much any extra work. And yes, these cashback websites do stack on top of your credit card rewards. So you could purchase, let's say, $100 at store A. You could get 5% cash back, okay? You get $5 back off of that $100. So essentially, you're spending $95. But then you could also get 5% back using your credit cards, which is based on that $100 purchase. So essentially, you're getting $10 back off of your $100 purchase. So you really only spent $90. Or you can look at it as in, I got extra income, I spent $100 and I got $10 of income. That's how I like to look at it personally. I spent $100, okay, that goes on my budget as spending, but then I got $10 of cashback and credit card rewards. So that is extra non-taxable income. There are a lot of options out there for cashback websites, but personally my favorite is Rakuten. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Rakuten. Rakuten. That is my favorite because it's just very simple to use, it's very popular, and it works very well because you can just have the app on your phone, and you can also have an extension if you use like the Chrome browser. It might work with other browsers, I don't know, I've only used Chrome. So you just put it on there, and every time you're shopping, it'll pop up and be like, hey, you want this cash back? And you're like, oh yeah, I do want this cash back. So you activate it, and then you buy what you were gonna buy anyway, and then you will get cash back. And I do have something exciting here for you. Let's go ahead and introduce number 3 back into the game here, referral marketing. So I'm going to try to refer you to try out Rakuten if you haven't already, so you can get some cash back. So all you need to do is go to oncashflow.com/cashback, or alternatively, I'm gonna put it in a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comment below as well. And if you go through my link, it's a referral marketing. So I'm going to refer you to Rakuten for cash back. And I believe right now, at least as I'm making this video, you spend $30 by utilizing Rakuten, and you get $30 cash back, and then I also get $30. So we would both benefit by getting $30. So that's a very high earning amount. So it is worth your time to get an extra free $30 for sure. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Zach from oncashflow.com, and I hope to see you next time.